go. I was gonna do normal mode, but I decided to try hard mode. I'm pretty close to getting a level on this, so even if I lose, it's still gonna be worth it. I think they're gonna do a patch soon that's gonna make it so that the points you accumulate from the run will go towards extra items. Right now, you just buy you can buy a weapon at the start, but that's pretty much it. So I'm trying to not spend too many points so that I can kind of mess around with the item pool later on. Let's see if I can find the shop. Oh wow, it's being stingy with the shop. There we go. What's for sale? Pretty bad selection. Oh, it's fine. I mean, they're gonna wipe anyway, so no worries. I'm actually doing a giveaway for this game tomorrow. I'm gonna have the video is gonna go up at midnight. I want to try to grow the English community for this because there's like no one talking about this game at all. I think it's a really awesome game. Since you know, my channel's not doing too great, but there's more people watching me play this than anyone else combined. So I decided I'm gonna give out a copy in July. When I have some cash. I don't think this run's gonna make it. Really not looking likely. Yeah, I would do it like this week, but I'm pretty much down to nothing for the month. Hasn't been the best month for me financially, so it's gonna have to be an IOU kind of thing, but not too many people seem to like watching this game anyway, so I'm probably gonna draw a winner soon and then give it out in about 2 weeks when I have some cash. It doesn't help that the community manager they have for this seemingly just like disappeared. Like he has not posted in the English thread for like I think like 2 weeks now, maybe even longer. But apparently the guy is not local, and I think he actually lives in my area, like a few hours away or something. But he's a volunteer. Like, they're not paying him, so I don't know what's going on there, but there's like no one really leaving English feedback anyway. It's like 99% people from China, which is, you know, where the game comes from. It's totally acceptable. It's just like if you're trying to find information on it, it's like not easy. I think I'm like the only channel that's playing this regularly. I think there were a couple people that put up like some first looks and stuff, but I don't think they really stuck with it. I would love to be their community manager. I would do it for free. But the problem is I don't speak Chinese, so I think that's kind of a problem. I know they put him on to help touch up the translations because the translations are very questionable at best. But I guess since they're paying him, he can't, like, maybe he can't devote too much time to it or something. It's kind of how the world works, really. I mean, you can't do everything for free. I used to write, I wrote a couple articles for a gaming site a couple years ago, and I told them I had to stop because they couldn't pay me. I mean, it wasn't anything personal. It's just like, hey, I need money, I'm poor, and you can't pay me, so... I really didn't want to do it, but it's just like, reality of it. I don't know how well that site's doing, but I just personally backed out because they didn't seem like they were going to be able to pay anybody. Gotta go. Dude, the flower things have like pinpoint accuracy. They're like reverse stormtroopers. I mean, I like writing. I'm good at writing. It's just like you can't pay me. I can't devote my time to it. You know, some of these videos I make take like hours and hours of grinding, you know, practice, and then like getting good enough to like actually educate somebody. And the pay I get for this is laughable. So if I'm writing for a site, like I hate to be blunt, but I need the money. It sucks that things are like that, but that's just how it is sometimes. And I hear running sites right now is really awful because of how many people use AdBlock. Which is no one's fault but the advertisers. It's not the people who make the sites, it's the people who make the ads. Putting so much malicious garbage, trying to put like terrible malware on your computer. Wonder why people block them. Gee, I wonder why. I would love to whitelist more sites, but I can't even trust Mediafire anymore. Alright, this run is looking up. Got one level 3 item, so that's decent. Now, this build's not great. What do I have? Best thing I have is this. This is alright, I guess. The armor's actually pretty good because you can use a bunch of the specials when you get hit. So I'm gonna make a beeline to the shop. See if there's anything good. If not, I'm probably gonna upgrade this. Try to get some more crit damage. Try to get a better glaive would be nice too, but haven't gotten any yet. Alright, so take the path of the least resistance to the shop. Usually the strategy I use. Yeah, I have the full MAME ROM set. It's just kind of, I don't really know the interface for the new MAME. I haven't really used MAME since, like, high school. But yeah, I got a full ROM set, pretty recent. Not that long ago. I just haven't really used it. I'll probably look into that stuff for the summer. I'm not really buying anything until September. Something to look into for sure. I already have the ROMs. But the problem is I don't know those games well enough to really provide any kind of meaningful commentary. It seems to be what people like. I'm familiar with Violent Storm, but I did not play it as a child. Whoa, that's actually a really good drop. Wow. Alright then. Well, there we go. It's only level 1 though. That's kind of a buzzkill. That's still better than what I have. Dude, where is the shop? The shop's like in the corner or something. Come on, give me the shop. What do you have? Ah, forget that. Finally. Alright. This is all pretty much junk. There's some healing at least, which is good. Nothing really worthwhile. This is 3. This boss is such a buzzkill. It's not staying down long enough when I do the parry. I'm not sure why. He should be dead by now. Come on, stop going. I don't know why it's going right back up. It's supposed to stay down for a few seconds when you parry. Took way too long. Also, I get HP protection. So I guess the next thing I should do is upgrade the flame boots, because that will give me more proc chance. This build's not great, so let's see how much it costs. I might be able to farm up enough here before I go to the last floor. Oh, it doesn't cost much at all. I should probably take advantage of that before I go up. That's trash. That's junk. Try to find the shop. I know what I'm aiming for. Okay, that's probably the best thing I can get from here. It's only level 2 though. Divine Scroll is good as well. I hate these guys. Fuck. course, it gives me meat when I can't use it. I think I threw up my purifying ring too, even better. I should stop spawning these dudes. Still short. I didn't even notice. I'm gonna go for that and the scroll. That way the boss fight's gonna be a lot easier. If I go in there with full super bar and the scroll, it's gonna be pretty much in the bag, hopefully. Oh, it's so satisfying. I think one more I should have enough, and I'm just gonna go rush the boss because this build is honestly kind of boring. Sometimes you get a really fun build, and then sometimes you just get ones where you just don't even really want to full clear because it's better to just start a new run and see what you get next time. It's definitely one of those runs. Alright, that's good enough for this run. This build is pretty blah. Not the most interesting one I've had, for sure. That was awesome. Uh-oh, did I glitch it? Oh, I thought I did. Apparently I glitched out the music. There we go. Hard mode clear. Oh, I got like a level and a half off that. Not bad. So I made back what I spent on that weapon, and I got 228 extra. Probably could have gotten more, but I wasn't really particularly attached to that run in the first place. Pretty boring build. Alright, so I have an extra skill point now. Could go for more health. This is going to be a game changer. What I don't know is if this spawns rotten food. If it spawns rotten food, then it's probably trash. But if it only spawns fresh food, then that's going to really make things better. Oh, I just finished the run. I try to do one run of this a day. The game's addictive, but I just don't want to get burnt out on it because they're updating like twice a week. Yeah, I'm gonna start going for this. That way, when I get the perfect dodge, you get 20% of your meter back. That actually sounds really good because that'll allow you to use specials more often. Alright. Well, there you go, level 20. I've got most of the good stuff. The mercenary mechanic still sucks, so I'm not buying any of this. And I'm going to start going for the challenge badge stuff. That's going to be another 4 points. This one sounds really lame. You can carry one more item, but it drops your movement speed by 10%. That's really bad in this game. There's a lot of attacks that you can just dodge by just walking. I mean, you don't always get the boots that increase your running speed, so I would probably never buy that. So how many more points would I need to finish my build? Need 3 here, actually 4. Probably would spend a point on that, even though it's not terribly useful, so 5. 9 here. Yeah, about 9 more levels to get all the good stuff. At least for now. They're adding stuff to the game pretty often, so I don't know. Oh, that was fun. I'm not going to do another run right now, though. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Vagrant for a little bit so that people can see some gameplay, because they gave me a code for it, but I haven't really played it much. I've just haven't been in the best mood, so I'm going to probably play that till I get to a save point, and then I'm going to go to bed. I got to make the scene for it and everything. Hold on. I don't even know if I'm going to get to a save point. I just want to make some progress on this. And tomorrow I'll get the video out. Hold on here. I tried the Marvel Infinite demo, but you can't even play for more than like 10 seconds a match. Felt kind of weird to me. Like, how is that supposed to sell somebody on the game? Like, you can't even play it. By the time you like learn the moves of your character, the match is over. And what little they let you play is fun, but I don't know, like 20-second matches and then like 30 seconds load time. It's like not really. I don't know how people are doing combo videos for that. Like it takes so long to load. You have to skip the cutscenes too. But they're trying to push people who want single player content. So this is one of those games where you have to grind for like anything remotely useful. You don't start with anything. And I'm wondering like how much they intend you to grind, because you actually the game's not finished. I think they said that they're not even halfway done. So it kind of gives me the question of, should I grind for all this and then just have like no progression for the second half? Like I don't know if they're actually going to add more stuff to the tree. It's already pretty robust. I think this was like a Kickstarter game like years ago, and I guess it just took them a long time to even get anything playable. Actually, no, I heard that there's supposed to be 6 chapters, and this build has 2, so you can play the first third of the game, but it seems like they give you full access to the tree. So I think that would probably be pretty boring. I mean, if you just ground out the whole tree and then you had like nothing to like upgrade. So I'm going to try to get some moves here so that I can show off the game. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Is there no sound for anyone else? I'm not hearing any sound. Yeah, there's no sound for some reason. Let's try clicking. Oh, there we go. No, it's probably a boss. Can I get to the save points? Why is there a boss before the save point? I don't even know how to heal. It said that there was a save point here and there's a boss for some reason. What the hell? Oh, was it scripted? This must be scripted. They drew that whole image out, so whatever. Yeah, it's a Muramasa like Vanillaware inspired game. The translation's pretty bad. My biggest complaint with this game right now is just how stiff the attack speed is. It's very slow. And the game's decent. They were nice enough to give me a code, so I want to make sure that I at least play it enough to make a video. Plus, Next Machina is out on the 20th, and I already paid for that, so I want to make sure that I get the video out for this before I start that. But I'm not even sure if I can run Next Machina. It seems like I'm like barely meeting the requirements for it. Alright, I want to check out this dive kick and then I'm gonna stop. I've got a headache. Oh, that's how you use potions. Okay. I think I can get the dive kick now. That is a pretty beastly dive kick. That's one of the better dive kicks I've seen. Yeah, it's very slow. They need to like speed it up. I wonder if he can farm by just fighting them over and over. See, sometimes I play early access games and they like wipe your data. I know Drifting Lands, apparently when they put that in full release, they wiped your data. So I was kind of sad that I didn't play that game in early access because I wanted to give them feedback, but then I found out that they wiped it. So the people who did like dozens of hours of grinding to get like the best ship possible, they lost their save data. I'm not sure why they had to wipe, because the demo for that was the demo for it was updated with the rest of the full version. So say they like patched in a new item or something, you could get that new item. Technically you could get that item on the demo, but the demo was obviously restricted. So I'm not sure why they wipe like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like I should probably ask them like, hey, are you guys gonna wipe when you go to early access, leave early access? Because if you are, then I'm probably just gonna play this to the point where I can make a video for it and then stop. Doesn't happen too often, but I mean some developers do that for whatever reason. I'd like to get a couple more moves before I make the video. The combat just feels very it doesn't feel unresponsive, it just feels clunky. Like she has a lot of looks like there's a lot of hit stop, I guess is the word for it. Oh, you get an air dodge. That's pretty awesome. Performing dodging while evading to neutralize incoming attack for a longer time. So I guess that's English for more invincibility frames? I don't know. I wonder what else here is interesting. I think there's like attack speed that you can craft. You can like imbue on your weapon or something. It's supposed to make it better. Yeah, if it had less hit stop, I think it would be a lot more satisfying. It feels pretty. Doesn't feel too bad to play, but the hit stop definitely does hold it back. Found the speedrun strat already. Oh, the dive kick's kind of useless. Yeah, it needs to be more responsive. Game feels very See, there's like no hit stop when you don't attack something, but as soon as you make contact with an enemy, the hit stop is just really excessive. You also can't hit the monsters. There's no OTGs in this game. Apparently, I read one of the negative reviews and it was actually someone like articulate. They said that you can't hit the monsters while they're on the ground, but they can hit you. Which doesn't make much sense to me. I'm not sure why it's like that. Alright, I'm gonna get to a save point and go to bed. I've got a pretty nasty headache. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, well, I'll do some more grinding on this tomorrow. Probably, I don't know if it'll be on here on Twitch, but finish up that DFO daily. I've got 2 more days before I get that legendary piece, so I can start doing ancient dungeons on my striker. And I'll probably do some red Obsidian Remnant and then go to this in some order. Yeah, the combat needs more, it needs better pacing. It's too slow. It's in an odd spot where it's responsive, but it's just too slow. Hit stop in itself is not a bad thing, but in some cases it can be really annoying. It reminds me a lot of Tales of Symphonia 2, like Emil's his basic attack string. He had like tons of delay and hit stop on it. So even though the game itself, like the speed of it actually wasn't that bad, it's just like to start a combo you had to do that attack string, and his attack string was like really slow. It's like the opposite of what you'd expect from a Tales protagonist. Like Tales protagonists are like almost always like the fastest characters in terms of their attack speed, but he was like really slow for whatever reason. Yeah, they need to make it so that you can OTG the monsters. They need to like decrease the hit stop. I saw someone playing the game earlier today, and he had like, I think he had like most of the skill tree unlocked, and it actually looked pretty fun, but it still felt like it was very awkwardly paced. It's nothing they couldn't fix either. It's not like they'd have to make new animations or anything. Just speed it up and kind of tone down the hit stop, add some OTGs. But I should get this video out for them because they gave me this key like a week and a half ago. But when I was on vacation, I couldn't really do much with it because my friend's laptop couldn't handle this game. It was running at like 20 frames per second. And then I got back and I just got distracted with other stuff. So I'll probably I'll play this some more tomorrow. Anyway, since YouTube sucks, there's not really anybody I can host. But maybe I'll try streaming on here again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later.